Hello everyone. After a long demand, now I'm going to make videos on these very important chapter of this book. This is the book Think and Grow Rich, which you know very well. It's very popular and very interesting book also, and it's being written by Napoleon Hill, and over 15 million copies sold worldwide. As you know very well, this is really very popular book, and I was just asking that why are you not making video on this. So now I have started the series where I will cover these all chapters from this book. So let's start from here, that I'm just going one after one. Now first we are discussing these all things, the chapter from here, that what is this. So this is first page, you can see here. Now it's being given here, it's contest. So in contest you can see here it's given here that step 1, it's editors the preference. So now you can see here from its editor's preface. Now step 1, harness the power of thought. What is the power of thought? So how many sub heading here? This is the main heading and its subheading, principles rooted in nature. Next, you are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. Develop success consciousness. And next, stories that illustrate the power of thought. Next, the man who thought his way into the partnership with Thomas Edison. Next, quitting 3 feet from gold, a 50-cent lesson in persistence. Next, you can see here Henry Ford and his V8 engine, from milkshakes to McDonald's, with Roy Kroc about this book. And see, now in step 2 we will cover in step 2 we will cover these all very important. Know and improve yourself. To choose to lead or follow, recognize the major leadership attributes. Note the 10 major causes of failures in leadership. Explore fertile fields for new leadership. Know the importance of leadership by consent. Remove obstacles to success. The 31 major causes of failure. Appreciate the opportunities and resources you have. Recognize the miracle that has proved these blessings. Honor the law of economics and look for the seize opportunity. Okay, now next. Now in step 3 we will cover outwit the 6 ghosts of fear. The 6 basic fears: fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, fear of lost love, fear of old age, fear of death. Worry becomes fearless, an obligation to yourself and everyone else. Now in fourth step we will cover step 4, eliminate negative thinking, the 7th and basic evil. Next, how to protect yourself against negative influences, 55 famous excuses. And in step 5 we will cover, see, in step 5, develop a burning desire, be a practical dreamer, transmute desire to riches. Advice from Mary K. Ash. Stories of desire transmuted. The Hernan Cortes sinks with his own ships. Marcel Fields rises from the ashes of the Great Chicago Fire. Now next, Steven Spielberg wills his way onto the set. Practical dreamers overcome adversity. Desire outwits Mother Nature. Expect it. Okay. Now next step is step number 6. You can see here, it's stamp positive impressions on your subconscious mind, the gateway to infinite intelligence. Here are more sub point in this, so we can cover from here. See, it's Perform all 17 steps. Next, beware of negative thoughts. Thoughts are things. Mixing thought impulses with emotion. The 7 major positive emotions. The 7 major negative emotions to be avoided. Engaging in faith-based prayer. Okay. Now, next is 7th step. Control your own thoughts with the auto suggestions. Next, plant thoughts in your subconscious mind. Infuse your desire with faith. Create receive plans and be persistent for that. Okay. Now come with step number 8. We will cover here. So see, in step number 8, it's believe it. Induce faith through auto suggestion, nature, neuter and positive emotions, and eliminate negative emotions. Next, master the self-confidence formula. Let your faith resonate. Recognize the power of love. Stories that demonstrate the power of faith. Mahatma Gandhi shakes the foundation of the British Empire. Martin Luther King leads the civil rights movements. Charles M. Schwab wills the United States Steel Corporation into existence. A pretty after dinner speech for $1 billion. So now next is step number 9. It's engage your imagination. 2 forms of imagination. How to develop your imagination. Now next, how to make practical use of imagination. No hard work required. Next, do not depend on favorable breaks or good luck. Stories that reveal imagination at work. The Enchanted Kettle. What I would do if I had $1 million. How Keller, seller of ideas. More example of imagination at work. Now step 10. Develop your sixth sense. No believer in miracles. My invisible counselors. Building character through my invisible counselors. Receiving knowledge and guidance through the sixth sense. Great leaders and the sixth sense. Now in step 11 we will cover. You can see here. In step 11 we will cover crack the mastery of sex transmutation, the 10 mind stimulants, how to transmute sex, engaging the sixth sense through the transmutation of sex, reaching a higher thought plane, reason versus creative imagination. Dr. Elmer R. Gates, cultivating and using the creative faculty. The creative imaginations at work in other field. Sex energy and personal magnetism. Gaining a deeper understanding of sex. Combining sex, love and romance. Love, softness, modifies and beautifies. Linking sex to success. A destructive combination, the use of artificial mind stimulants. Now next, see, and there are why people seldom success before 40. Now, overindulgence in sex. Now next step is step number 12. So we can understand here. Empower your brain, mental telepathy and clairvoyance. Next, how the mental broadcasting system works. The subconscious mind, creative imagination, auto suggestions. The great forces are intangible. The dramatic story of the brain. What is telepathy? Engaging in mental telepathy through the mastermind principle. Now next come with step number 13. We can cover, yes. In step number 13 given, tap the power of the mastermind, identifying sources of knowledge, recognizing the limitations of individuals, gaining power through the mastermind, the two natures of the mastermind, translation of energy into matter. Assemble your mastermind group. Stories that illustrate the mastermind in action. Henry Ford, now President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Next, Mahatma Gandhi, Andrew Grove, Ross Perot, and reaping the profits of the power gained. See, now step number 14. Settle on a plan. To create a plan, assemble your planning committee, your mastermind group. Address the key and components of any plan. Be persistent and adjust the plan as necessary. Plan the sale of services. Know when and how apply for position. Do your homework. Leverage media through which services may be marketed. Prepare your resume. View your jobs as partnerships. Know your QQS rating. To earn more, be worth more. Take inventory of yourself. 28 questions. So now next step is step number 15. In step number 15, it's given put specialized knowledge to work for you. 2 ways to earn money. Next, ideas give knowledge a purpose. How to acquire specialized knowledge. Advice for students entering college and their parents. Become a lifelong learner. Stories of individuals who harness the power of specialized knowledge. Henry Ford, specialized knowledge at the press of a button. Andrew Carnegie, building a steel empire with hired knowledge. A salesman who profited from newly acquired specialized knowledge. The birth of a clever marketing business. Dan Halpian's unwavering pursuit of success. Now next is here, it's step 16. In step 16 we can complete from be deceived. How to become more deceived. Tuning out of naysayers, stories of deceiveness, the decisive and obstinate Henry Ford, freedom or death on a decision. The Fred Smith decided to make FedEx a success, and it's step number 17. It's last step of that. Be persistent. Distinguish between persistence and ruthlessness. Check yourself for symptoms of lack of persistence. Develop and strengthen your persistence. Reap the rewards of the persistence. Success stories, persistence pays. Bruce Lee. Then Howard Schultz and the Starbucks man. Domino's Pizza. Thus, here are these very important chapters, and we will cover these all steps. It's given in step by step, so we will cover in these all steps in our next video. So we can keep continue properly, and I will cover these all steps from 1 to 15, and these all subheading which is making here a great sense. And due to the very high demand, now I'm going to make these videos, and whatever I'm making here, it's exactly which means I have taken this book, The Think and Grow Rich, you can see here, and I have just made I'm making these all things on the plan of this book. Means that as it is, its chapter is being given here, I'm just going to read and I'm going to explain these all things properly, and this will be really very helpful for you, and you can understand more important facts from here. This is really very good book, as it's also written here that over 15 million copies already sold worldwide, and it's very demand. So due to high demand, I am also going to make video. So be ready and keep update with these all very important chapters.